say this like to be disrespectful. I don't mean to say this. I don't mean to say this like to be disrespectful, and maybe this is, some people are gonna think this sounds dumb, but I feel like there's a deeper reason why, you know, people of color and specifically the Black community have been relentlessly persecuted. Like, I mean, just the things that happened during slavery alone, like, were insane. But I don't know, the more I learn about Black history and the ways that, you know, people who literally worked in the government, like the CIA, all these different people in power were trying to ruin the Black community. And it makes me think, dude, I feel like, is there something more going on here than just racism? Because it's like, come on, you're telling me you're doing all of this stuff just because you don't like someone's skin color? I feel like, what if, I have this theory that, like, what if Black people have some type of superpower? Like, what if they have, I don't know, if they're just born with something very valuable that we don't really know about, but maybe, you know, like I said, these people, these rich people and these people in power, maybe they figured it out a long time ago, and maybe that's why they were like, oh, we have to, like, get rid of them, blah blah blah. I don't know, I feel like maybe they have something special that we are not taught about that is linked to them being people of color, you know? And I've seen some Black creators come on here and try to explain how special it is to have melanin in your skin and how it has all these different properties. But I don't know, I just feel like I have this theory that this goes so much deeper than maybe a lot of us realize, because I'm sorry, but I don't think you're gonna go out of your way for all these hundreds and hundreds of years to try to ruin one group of people over something as silly as, oh, their skin is a different color. Like, I feel like there's something that we don't know. I'm telling you, there's something special about them that they don't want us to know. Okay, this is just something that I've been thinking about recently, and I'm like, maybe if there are some Black creators that maybe they already made a video and I just didn't see it, I don't know, but like, I don't know, maybe this sounds dumb. Like, or maybe this is like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock, but, you know, it's just something I was thinking about.
Alright, Shalom, Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem Rakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to my Ak and Wagwathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this foul captivity. This is Brother Kawakab coming at you with another lesson. Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Basically, you heard that video, and at the start you heard this this lady talking about a whole bunch of stuff, like, I wonder why, like, Black people are specifically, like, going through all these shit shows and stuff like that. And basically the reason behind that is multiple, actually. Partially, yes, she is kind of right, but at the same time, no. The main thing is the hatred that Esau has towards us Israelites. That's the primary thing, as it read in Ezekiel 35, verse 5. And there's additional ones, which, let's actually get that. I don't know why I didn't have that out before, but I don't know if it says. Yeah, okay, so here, Genesis chapter 27, verse 36, and he said, is not he rightly named Jacob? For he hath supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he hath taken away my blessing. And he said, hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? So basically, the fact that Jacob took the blessing that was, funnily enough, always meant for Jacob. It was not meant for Esau, all right? And that was basically predestined by Yahawah at the before they were born, all right? It even says that, which I guess I should get it. Let's get that. bear with me one moment. Oh yeah, so here, Romans chapter 9 verse 12, it was said unto her, the elders shall serve the younger. So basically, the fact of the matter is that even before the Jacob and Esau were born, Rebecca, I believe it was Rebecca, was already told that Esau, being the older one, was going to, yes, it was Rebecca. Esau, who is the older sibling, is supposed to serve the Israelites. Now, with that being said, to actually go more into what she was talking about, basically, when it comes to the because what was she saying? When it comes to the stuff that she was talking about and how, well, I guess let's just get the superpower stuff out the way, those hidden superpowers and whatnot. The fact of the matter is, for that, let's get that. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, I think, verse 15. I mean, there's more, but whatever. Isaiah 40 verse 31, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength, and they shall mount up with wings as eagles, and they shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. All right. In addition to that, 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 52, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, as at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. So that's another one where we're gonna have spiritual bodies where our bodies are going to be indestructible. It's going to be immortal. It's going to be all this stuff. All right. And funnily enough, a lot of people, even Israelites, don't even believe in that. They think that that's a fairy tale. That's not real and all that stuff. They even ridicule it when they even ridicule it, even though what's it called? They even ridicule it when nothing is impossible with YAHAWASHI. All right. And the reason why I say that is because, well, let's get that. As a matter of fact, John 14 and 12, verily, verily, I say unto you, that he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go on to my Father. So basically, Yahawashi is saying that, turning water into wine, walking on water, what was the other one? Rebuking a tempest, raising himself from the dead, all these different stuff, raising other people from the dead, all these things that he did, we're going to be able to do those exact same things and more and better. All right. So over here, yes, it is a simple fact. You can't be calling Yahawashi a liar. If you are, then you're just not a believer then. Okay, plain and simple. But yeah, basically with this whole thing, I'm very surprised that I found this. I was thinking like, okay, well, I saw this title. I thought, okay, so let me see what this is. What is this person? I've never even seen this channel before, or just thought, okay, let me just see, like, what is this person? Why is this white lady there? And then, or so-called white lady. Well, maybe she's not. Maybe she is. I don't know. I don't care. But the main part is like, what you gonna talk about? What is this superpower thing? Stuff like that. And then I heard it, and then this is some actual genuine stuff. All right, so yeah, like we do have, well, no, we don't have it right now, but we did have it as Israelites. And on top of that, it's not just about melanin and stuff like that, because there are other nations like the Hamites. They also have melanin. They also look darker, but the thing is that they're different from us. Okay. Exodus chapter 11 verse 7, but against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue, against man or beast, and that ye may know how the Lord doeth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. Okay, so what is that difference between the Egyptians and Israel? It's the fact that we, Deuteronomy 7 verse 6, for thou art a special people unto the Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. That's the thing, where we are separate, we are different, we are holy, we are the significant and special people compared to compared to these other nations in the eyes of YAHAWAH. And again, you can see some of this because when there was I think it was in 2020, all right, what happened was there was a Stop Asian Hate movement that literally got resolved in that same year, where they had financially compensated a bunch of Asian people that were living in America, but for all the persecution that they had faced in America. Whereas comparatively, when we went through slavery and all the bullshit that we went through, there was no compensation. Okay, so that's one of the most recent examples I can think of that shows the separation, as well as the what's it called, the favoritism and the specific targeted hatred that Esau has towards us compared to the other nations. All right, so yeah, that's just an example that Esau hates us specifically, as well as the fact that we are special compared to these other nations. All right, so yeah, this is an example of that. All right, for that and our other people, blah. So yeah, continuing on, I actually want to hear more about what she's saying so I can remember what to actually get back in.
I don't know, the more I learn about Black history and the ways that, people who literally worked in the government, like the CIA, all these different people in power were trying to ruin the Black community. And it makes me think, dude, I feel like, is there something more going on here than just racism? Because it's like, come on, you're telling me you're doing all this stuff just because you don't like someone's skin color? I feel like, I have this theory that, like, what if Black people have some type of superpower? Like, what if they have, I don't know, if they're just born with something very valuable that we don't really know about, but maybe, like I said, these rich people and these people.
All right, so yeah, apart from that, here, Slakia. This is another part of the whole superpower thing, but at the same time, not really. But Joshua chapter 10, verse 11, and it came to pass as they fled from before Israel and were in the going down to Beth Horon, that the Lord cast down great stones from heaven upon them unto Ezekah, and they died, and they were more which died with hailstones than they whom the children of Israel slew with the sword. And to support this, where is it? Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 42. Well, actually, let's read another example. Numbers chapter 26 verse 10. And the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up together with Korah when their company died. When that company died, what time the fire devoured 250 men, they became a sign. Now finally, Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 42, and the Lord said unto me, say unto them, go not up, neither fight, for I am not among you, lest ye be smitten before your enemies. And that's basically the thing where, for us, we have a special favor in the eyes of Yahawadah, where he if he doesn't just give us the power to defeat our enemies, then he will literally just interfere and make it so that we win, or he will just kill. He might just kill us himself, or kill people himself in certain instances. Over here in Joshua, this is an example of that, where, well, actually there's another example. Let me actually get that. I think it's Ezekiel 38. Ezekiel. Bear with me. I don't know why I keep on thinking 30, but okay, here it's 28. It's not 30. it's not 38, it's 28. Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 2. Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a power, I sit in the seat of Yahweh, in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man, and not Yahweh, though thou set thine heart as the heart of Yahweh. So let's actually just jump down to what's to the judgment. Verse 6, therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because thou hast set thine heart as the heart of Yahweh, behold, therefore I will bring strangers upon thee, the terrible of the nations, and they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall defile thy brightness. They shall bring thee down to the pit, and thou shalt die in the deaths of them that are slain in the midst of the sea. So basically, when people get arrogant and start thinking, oh yeah, I'm the Most High, I'm God or whatever, or I'm a God or whatever, all right, I'm the Most High God, that's what they say, then the Lord basically humbles them and puts them to death. These are these different examples of that, where either the Lord will make some divine intervention happen, like the hailstones in Joshua, or like Numbers 26 and 10, or the Lord will just put the spirit on certain people to go and kill people, and that's, the Lord has been actually doing that a lot. All right, so finally, Psalm 147 verse 20, he had not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. And yeah, that's basically the thing, where specifically Esau hates the fact that we are the only nations that the Lord is dealing with, the only nation that the Lord cares about and loves. All right, Esau has a major hatred towards us for that reason, and that's why he specifically, even though he is racist to other nations, he is disrespectful, hateful to the other nations as well, but he's more specifically hates us more than any other nations, and that's why he's specifically putting in all his time and effort to destroy us. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakwakwadosh. This was actually a good video. And I pray the question that she said was a good video. I meant I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakwakwadosh, the bonds, the elders and apostles, the great millstone, above all, and Shalom.